Well, hey folks, Bryan Kohberger, the man accused of murdering 4 University of Idaho students in that brutal 2022 stabbing spree, has just agreed to a plea deal that'll spare him the death penalty. Hey, I'm Mike, and welcome to Profiling Evil. I'm going to be joining Vinnie Politan tonight on Court TV to talk about what this means for the families, the judicial system, and the community that's still healing in Moscow, Idaho. But here's what we know so far. According to a letter that's been sent to the victims' families, Kohberger has agreed to plead guilty on all charges. That's 4 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of burglary, all in exchange for a sentence of 4 consecutive life terms. Now, as part of the plea deal, he's waiving all rights to appeal, meaning that this is the end of the legal road for this guy. A court hearing is scheduled for Tuesday, July 2nd, where this deal is going to be formalized. And this news comes just weeks before Kohberger's trial, which was set to begin on August 18th. It's a trial that many people expected to be lengthy, emotional, devastating, and filled with forensic and digital evidence. All evidence that law enforcement has spent years piecing together after those horrific murders in November of 2022. And just a reminder, it's about the victims. The victims, Kaylee Gonsalves, Maddie Mogul, Xana Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin. These 3 women were roommates living in that off-campus home, and Ethan, Xana's boyfriend, was visiting that night. They were all stabbed to death in the early morning hours. 2 other roommates survived the attack, one of them telling police that she saw a masked man dressed in black walking past her inside the house before he disappeared into the night. That detail, along with surveillance video, cell phone data, forensic data, including that knife sheath that had Kohberger's DNA on it, led authorities to arrest this guy. And he was arrested, if you remember, nearly 3,000 miles away at his parents' home in Pennsylvania. Well, at the time of the murders, Kohberger was a criminology PhD student at nearby Washington State University. That's just across the state line from Moscow, Idaho. Now, the case has shaken the true crime community, and it's shaken the world, quite frankly, devastating that small college town of Moscow. And while some people feel justice is being served in sparing the families a long and painful trial, others, some of you, might feel robbed at the chance to hear evidence laid out in court. Well, we're going to unpack all of this and more tonight on Court TV with Vinnie Politan, and I'm really honored to be joining him on this really historic night in this criminal case. And as always, you can find more analysis on this case at profilingevil.com. Drop your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear how you feel about this deal. And we'll see you soon at the next crime scene.